guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do another swatching video. Today I'm going to do it on the Artistic Color Gloss. I do only have 4 colors of this at the moment. For the sake of the video, I've already applied the base gel. These are a 30-second cure in the LED light and a 2-minute cure in the UV light. I've got a hybrid light, so I'm just going to go with the LED cure. So here we go. The first color I'm going to start with is What a Girl Flaunts. A pretty light color, as you can see. Maybe I'll give it a little, just a little bit of a roll to just kind of blend that a little bit better. Go. Put on a little thin coat and cure that for the 30 seconds. So I say my light or my lamp is 60 seconds, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pull that out when it gets to the 30 seconds. Again, this is What a Girl Flaunts, and as my top coat, which I will do later once I've applied all the colors, is the Madam Glam Soak Off No Wipe top coat. I'm actually quite a fan of this top coat. I love Madam Glam products. They actually are cruelty-free, which I really like and support. And it's 21 free formula, HEMA-free, cruelty-free. It's a great little product. One year I got a Christmas calendar before I was actually doing videos, and I absolutely loved it. So here we go. I'm going to take this out. I did let it run a little bit longer, but that's okay. So this is the payoff after one coat. I'm going to do a second coat. It is actually quite a pretty color. Go. It's kind of going where I don't want it to go at the moment, but that's okay. Put it under the light for another 30 seconds. Depending on how that looks, I might cheat and do a third coat. We'll see. Maybe I'll give it another little roll here. See how that goes. And take it out in about 9 seconds here. Again, just gently roll so you don't get a lot of bubbles. Okay, take that out. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Okay, I think it's gonna leave it at that. So that's a pretty pink. Again, that is What a Girl Flaunts. The other color I have is also a very light color. Again, I do only have 4 colors. This is called In Bloom. Yeah, this one is definitely a lighter color. Again, I have already applied the base coat just for the sake of the video. So, and I do find that applying the base coat, you might as well just stay with what you're used to and apply it just for the sake of if you're going to do a set of nails, so you get into the habit of doing it. So here we go. Set that in for 30 seconds. Now the 30 seconds are up, so I'm going to apply the second coat. Again, this is a pretty pink color. I'm going to put this back under here. And they do definitely have a difference in shade. Again, this is the In Bloom by Artistic Color Gloss. Now the other two colors that I do have are definitely a different tone for sure. And the next color that I'm going to be applying is called Silk Petal. Now we'll take this out. I'll give this an actually nice little roll before I go ahead and do that. Nice. Okay, so let's take this out and make sure that you're in line here to see. Wow, that actually is quite a pretty color. Okay, first coat. Okay, put that in there, and I definitely think I need to shake that up a little bit more. It's okay. Again, we were just trying to get the true color, but this is, maybe I'll adjust my camera just a tiny bit here. There we go. Yeah, that's mixed up better. Okay, just in time. So I'll take this and apply another coat. Now I will say this is a little bit more on the runnier side than a lot of other gels. I mean, but that's okay as long as you get that color payoff. But and honestly, it is a gorgeous color. So let's coat that. I'm still undecided if I should go back and do the second or third, pardon me, coat for the other colors. Put that aside. Now, again, with these colors, I try to do as close to what the manufacturer says as far as curing times, just to make sure that we're actually getting what they say. So here we go. Okay, that is becoming a little bit more on the thicker side. So again, this is the Silk Petal. So let's put that back under for the 30 seconds. And see how that goes. And then at the end, I'll decide if we want to go for a third coat or not for the pinks. But we'll give it some time. Now that's my third color that I just applied. So it's a little bit more on the beigey brown side. And then the fourth color I have is called Courage. Now Courage is definitely on the darker side. Now I didn't go ahead and mix that one. And just for the sake of it, I will go ahead and just mix that a little bit. And then I will go ahead and apply the fourth coat. I mean, pardon me, the fourth color, not the fourth coat. Go. Wow, that is definitely a little bit darker. Go, and I'm going to put that under for the 60 seconds that is recommended. Now, my apologies, it is not 60 seconds, it is 30 seconds that is recommended. Sorry about that. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the second coat of Courage. Again, this is definitely a more liquidy color. It's not as jelly, so you definitely want to go ahead and do that quickly. And I've gone ahead and gotten a little bit of that color on my other one. So let's just go ahead and wipe that off and cure that for the 60 seconds. 30 seconds, pardon me, 30 seconds. Although in wiping the other swatch, it seemed a little, it seemed like it hadn't cured properly, but that could just be me. So what I'll do is I'll take that out here. And when I do that, let's see, I'll take my little brush here. Okay. No, it actually wasn't bad. Okay, so this is what this last color, Courage, pardon me, that's not the correct color. This is the correct color, Courage. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I've opted not to do a third coat for the first two. Now I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to apply my Madam Glam top coat. See how that goes. Oh. I'm almost out of this one because I do use it quite a bit. I am a fan, as I've said. I mean, I do have other top coats that I do like as well. I know the last few times I've used the Macart, it's because sometimes when I am doing swatches, oh yeah, here we go. Look at that. See that? I've only cured that one for the recommended 60 seconds, and that did not go well. Okay, so which is why I try to do these swatches and try to be as true as I can. And that was a boo-boo. Okay, so now in this case, again, it's always a learning curve. I'm going to go ahead and grab my wipe and grab my solution here and see what's going on before I go ahead and, yeah, not great. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and actually cure these others. I've taken off as much as I can for that fourth color, Courage. And I'm going to go ahead and cure this, and then I'm going to try to do a reapplication with a 60-second cure. So as much as this says that it is a 30-second cure, especially with the darker colors, they do tend to be a little harder to cure, and sometimes it's advised that you do cure for a longer time. But when I did try to wipe off what little bit of this artistic courage I got on the color beside it, which was the Silk Petal, I did kind of notice that that it wasn't quite cured on the sides, but I thought maybe it was just me when I was removing the color. So yeah, I would definitely say 60 seconds with this. Again, it's always a learning curve. So I'll put that wipe off to the side in my trash. Okay. And I'm curing this for the 60 seconds recommended for the Madam Glam top coat. I mean, it says 30 seconds, but with everything going on, I thought, let's just do the 60 seconds. And I know that Madam Glam is usually pretty true to its word as far as curing time. So I'm just going to go ahead, reapply this color, see if I can go ahead and just fix that. Again, I'll be honest, I'm not quite a fan of how liquidy it is. I mean, I guess if you're more used to like a basic polish, it's probably a good route to go. Um, I don't use regular polish all that much. I'm more of a gel gal. So let's just see. Let's give that a 60-second curing time. And then I will go ahead and reapply a second coat when this is done. Now I've gone ahead and I've let that cure for 60 seconds. Now there's nothing worse than if you're doing a client and when you're just going by manufacturer's directions, and all of a sudden everything goes south and it's not going well at all. That's not great for you or for your client or for your time, really, because now you're having to start over. And I mean, when you've got another client waiting, time is definitely a factor. So this is the second. I'm going to go ahead and apply that and cure it for the 60 seconds. So go ahead and do that. Now I've gone ahead and cured that for the 60 seconds. Now, it's not to shame a product. I just want to make sure that when I'm doing something, I'm doing it right. So let's see here. I'm sorry, I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, that's definitely, that feels right compared to what would have happened earlier. So let's just apply that. Yeah, we're good. So I would say always do a test run with your colors just to make sure. Now this is, at least what's happened to me, is a 60-second cure in your light or lamp. There you go. I'm going to do the 60 seconds. And, if I am doing something incorrectly, please just let me know. But as far as all my other colors, I've never quite had that experience. Sometimes if you do, I always like to take my colors for a test run just to make sure. This one, I did not. And I thought, well, I'll do it in front of everyone so that at least maybe they can learn something from it, or you can learn something from it. Or if you do have this in your arsenal of colors and you know something I don't, please, by all means, feel free to comment below. If you absolutely love this, or if not, I mean, the colors are beautiful. I do like them. It's just, unfortunately, the cure time was not what was written on the bottle, but that's okay. So let's go ahead. Now that's definitely better. So I'm going to go ahead with our first color, just to repeat what they were. This first color here, which is very beautiful color, is the What a Girl Flaunts. And it's pretty much what's on that bottle, so that's really nice as well. And then second color is the In Bloom. Again, very close to what the color is on the outside, so that I am a fan of. So it definitely has its pros. And then next, this is the Silk Petal. Now that's a little bit off. It comes out as a little bit more brown and not quite as, not bronzy, but I don't even know how to describe the color on the bottle, but that's definitely a little bit more of a darker tan on the swatch than it is on the bottle. And last was the Courage. Again, a beautiful color. Pretty close to the bottle, not quite. This is a little bit deeper, more burgundy, but still a beautiful color. But when you're counting on the bottle to tell you. All right, so again, artistic color gloss. Another nice color. color brand. Again, we've just learned just to cure it a little bit longer than what was advised, but that's okay. Overall, pretty nice colors. So let me know in the comments what you think. Again, it was just the 4 colors that I've got, and let me know. Thanks again for joining me today, and have a pleasant day.